critical discourse analysis, Faircloth's model. Background. In the modern era, mass media plays a major role in shaping public perception. Media does not only deliver information, but also creates framing through the language it uses, especially in political news. Therefore, critical discourse analysis, CDA, is needed to examine the relationship between language, power, and ideology. One of the most influential approaches is Faircloth's model of CDA, which views language as a social practice that is never neutral. What is critical discourse analysis? CDA. Critical discourse analysis, according to Faircloth, 1996, consists of three dimensions: text, or microstructure, which is related to the analysis of linguistic devices; discourse practice, or mesostructure, which deals with the processes of text production and consumption; and sociocultural practice, or macrostructure, which is related to social and cultural practices within a particular society. What is framing? Framing is the way the media or a writer selects, highlights, and organizes reality through language in order to shape the reader's perspective on a particular event or issue. In Faircloth's perspective, framing is reflected in the choice of vocabulary, sentence structure, and meanings used in the text, which are closely related to power, ideology, and social context. Thus, framing is not a neutral process, but part of a social practice that can shape public opinion and understanding. The relationship between critical discourse analysis, CDA, and framing. CDA is the method of analysis, while framing is the way language is used to shape and direct reality. Framing becomes one of the concrete forms of discourse practice, revealed through critical discourse analysis. An example of critical discourse analysis, CDA, in an English textbook. Book identity. Title, My Next Worth, Student's Book. Level, Elementary School. Grade, 6th. Publisher, Center for Books, Agency for Standards, Curriculum, and Investment of Education. Institution, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology. Book type, Student's Book. Subject, English. Next, text microstructure. The characters are represented as diligent, polite, and responsible students through the use of positive vocabulary and active sentences in the simple past tense. The act of apologizing to the teacher emphasizes moral values such as discipline and respect. Discourse practice. The text is produced as part of an English textbook to teach reading skills and past tense, while also constructing the image of an ideal student who obeys school rules and respects authority. Socio-cultural practice, macrostructure. The text reflects educational values that promote literacy, obedience, and character building, showing that the discourse functions not only as a language lesson, but also as a tool for social and moral formation. Thanks for watching.